From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Monday, October 6th. Now, before we get into our prepared stories this morning for Morning Pulse, we just want to keep you updated on an active situation in Omaha that's happening this morning. An Omaha police officer injured after an early morning incident where they were shot. Happened shortly after 6 a.m. Monday at the Quick Trip near 120th and West Dodge Road. Shortly before 7 a.m., our sister station learned that a suspect was later shot at the McDonald's near 114th and Dodge. Suspect is in custody and is not a danger to the public. That is an update from the Omaha Police Department in a social media post, and they're asking drivers to avoid that area. Again, we're still following for more information and updates as we get them. Be sure to stick with us at 1011 Now for more as we learn more on that. Now getting over to our first story this morning. Aside from this, government shutdown. It's day 6, and Nebraska lawmakers are continuing to express their frustrations. While Republicans have a majority control over the government, Congressman Mike Flood, like other GOP leaders, is pointing the finger at Democrats, saying they're the ones who started the shutdown. The Nebraska Democratic Party releasing a statement saying in part, quote, Mike Flood knows that Nebraskans will be forced to work without pay and has done nothing about it. Adding, he and Trump have proven that American families are not their priority. Next story this morning, Lincoln police are set to release additional details about Friday morning's apparent murder-suicide in the Near South neighborhood. LPD says it started with an urgent check welfare request at a home near 14th and Sumner. Once officers got inside the home, they found a 51-year-old man and a 51-year-old woman dead with multiple gunshot wounds. Authorities say they're treating this as a murder-suicide, and we'll be streaming today's 9:30 press conference this morning on our app and our Roku, so be sure to look out for that. Third story in our crime tracker this morning, a man accused of severely beating a woman in Lincoln was arrested. Court records show Michael Enquist has been convicted 4 times previously of third-degree domestic assault from 2016 to 2021. For this case, Enquist is facing charges of third-degree domestic assault and first-degree assault. His bond was set at $350,000 and he'll be back in court in November. Court records show a woman reported the assault in September with several cuts and bruises as well as several threatening messages. Fourth story, just 2 months ago, the Horizon biofuels plant exploded in Fremont, killing 3 people. And just over this weekend, a fire reignited there, which you're seeing on your screen. Video was taken by our sister station up in Omaha. We're told one of their reporters was driving in the area and noticed the fire before crews arrived. Fremont's rural fire chief says the windy weather is likely to blame for reigniting embers. We're told the fire is now out for the most part. The explosion back in July was a combustible wood dust explosion, and authorities called it completely avoidable. And wrapping things up with your final story, our own Megan Conway emceed over this event with hundreds on the move at Holmes Lake for the annual Move Like Mad Nebraska Walk, hosted by the nonprofit Mothers Against Drunk Driving. This is part of an effort to end impaired driving in Nebraska, raising money to help families affected by impaired driving. The walk around the lake featured the Memory Mile, displaying pictures and stories of those lost to the preventable tragedy. Mayor Leary Gaylor Baird came to talk to the walk to show her support for the cause. If you would like to donate to MAD, you can find out how by opening up our 1011 Now app. That is your morning pulse for this Monday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast. Rain today, but it's finally feeling like fall.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.